And welcome to episode 113 of Two Way Reading Comics. Today we're going to be looking at She-Hulk. Hopefully that show's going good. We're also going to be doing the quiz for Davis today. See if we can even out the balance there. But while you're here, go ahead and hit like, share, subscribe on whatever you're watching this on or listening to this on. And yeah, that's it. We'll get into the show. And welcome to the best damn book club on the internet. My name's Ryan Thomas. That's Davis Crocker. This is Two Idiots Reading Comics, and today Davis is gonna go over on this quiz. I ain't even gonna lie. And then we're also gonna talk about She-Hulk. So
I love how that's how you introduce it. I'm going over, and there's a comic book somewhere.
yeah, no.
It'll be the first skunk.
All jokes aside, this was actually very good. I know the writer's Dan Slott. If you want to go ahead and credit everybody else.
Oh yeah.
Especially give a.
Jeez, ramble because I gotta go find.
Oh Lord. Well, first off, we all know Dan Slott. He wrote the Spider-Verse, but he also writes Marvel style. If you don't know what Marvel style is, that is where he basically just gives a synopsis to the author or to the artist, and just of like, this is what the story is doing. This is what I'm trying to go for on this page, but doesn't give step-by-step instructions of what for him to draw and stuff. And so the artist has to carry a heavier load on this than normal. They make a lot of decisions that they don't always get to make. But yeah, and then typically after that, the artist will send it back to the writer, be like, hey, is this what you're going for? Yeah, that's what I was going for. Then the artist fills in the dialogue and stuff like that. It's a style popularized by Stan Lee, and back when he was running and gunning, everybody was like, how the hell are you writing like 50 books a month? And he was like, oh, well, I just kind of give him a summary of what I think should happen. And then sometimes Jack Kirby would draw a completely different story, and Stan would be like, okay, I'll just add lines.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a packed house today. So you got She-Hulk 2004. Again, artist is Dan Slott. The penciler is Juan Babillo.
Sure.
Babillo.
Okay.
Inker Marcelo Sosa. Colorist Chris Chuckery for numbers 1 through 4. And then She-Hulk 5 through 6. The pencilers are Paul Pelletier.
Okay.
Inkers Tom Simmons with Dan Hilsman on number 5. Roland Paris on number 6. And Rick McGuire on numbers 9 through 12. And colors, Avalon Studios, Dave Kemp.
Dave, how many issues did you read?
1 through 6.
Okay.
I stopped.
This is...
That's proof.
Okay, just making sure.
We're 7 stops.
There is this was a 12-issue series.
Yep.
You can buy it in volume 1 through 6, volume 2, 6 through 7.
6 through 12.
Yep, 6, 7 through 12. And then there is also, Davis made the smart choice of buying the one that goes 1 through 12. So.
And it's also got She-Hulk 2005, 1 through 5, and an annual thrown in there as well.
Wow, cool.
So it's got a little extra. And it ended up being about $3 cheaper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay.
Because the others were 9 something a piece and 9 something a piece, and this was $16.
Screw you. But yeah, so this is also the one that the She-Hulk show that at the time of this coming out will be going on.
Yes.
Probably a couple
weeks.
A few episodes in. And I'll tell you what, if this is what the show is based on, I'm gonna enjoy it.
I will too. It got started off a little weird. Again, my only knowledge of She-Hulk is that, I mean, she's a She-Hulk.
She's cousins with
and actually is intelligent and can control herself.
Yeah.
We get a She-Hulk that is, to start this off, is she's completely given up on her alter ego, Jennifer Walters, she is She-Hulk, and that's it.
She's a little bit of a party girl.
And super party girl, like
And this
Tony
is also-
Stark, like Tony Stark era.
I don't know about Tony Stark.
Well, Tony Stark had billions. She
I
is
was about to say-
like, she's just a famous Avenger.
Yeah.
Being a party girl.
The title of this volume 1 is Single Grain Female, so
Yeah, yeah.
they definitely hit that note.
Now, in saying that, I enjoyed seeing her
Yeah.
as a party girl, like instead of just an uptighty lawyer, or
Yeah.
whatever. Like seeing her be a
Mhm.
party girl and, what's the nice version of a man whore, and then whatever for a woman.
Someone that enjoys life.
Which was fun.
We don't shame here,
I'm
David.
not shaming. I mean, I like that they were showing her.
You like that she fucks.
Sure.
She
was-
Hulk fucks.
But I enjoyed the fact that she wasn't an uptight and that it was free and fun
Yeah.
and exhilarating for
We
herself.
don't shame here, David.
No, I'm not. I am not shaming.
Sounding very defensive like you were shaming.
Piss off.
Yeah, She Hulk fucks and apparently gets supermodels, so
And then told by said supermodel that even in this bubble text, you could tell he was dumber than rocks.
yeah.
Said she had no.
Well,
depth.
he was European, so he didn't speak
Whatever
great
he
English.
was. He's also a supermodel, so
Yeah.
Said she had no depth,
Yeah.
and that's when it's just like
That was kind of a wake up call
it's like
for her.
ooh,
Yeah. That and getting let go by her first firm. But
and
but
being
yeah.
kicked out of Avengers Tower.
Yeah. For abusing privileges and
I get it.
fucking.
Well, they
Fine.
literally told her, "You got to give us warning of who the people you're bringing in here.
Yeah.
You are really worrying us."
Yeah. But yeah, so it's really cool, and they've already like shown in the trailers for the show, which y'all are in episode 3, so I don't know why we're talking about it. But she goes to this new law firm, and she not heads up, but it's kind of like the big shot of the new superhuman division,
Yeah, and that's an interesting.
and it is very interesting.
It-
Not a lot of precedent to be set there.
What do you mean?
And when judges and new like court cases are heard, it's and like it's the first time something in like this situation has happened.
Oh,
Whatever the result is sets a precedent that other judges and lawyers can
gotcha.
say,
Yeah.
hey, this similar thing happened here, this is what you should be doing.
Gotcha.
Stuff like that. It's called precedent. And to set precedent, especially nowadays when not a lot of new stuff happens, is like very like prestigious
Yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, and then also I thought it was kind of cool that Marvel Comics are like in the world of She-Hulk and like this
Yeah,
Marvel comic.
Yeah,
And because the older comics had the Comic Code Authority stamp,
That
which
is
was
a
technically
federally-
government
Yep.
regulated, made them legal, accepted in like the
legal documents.
legal
That
documents.
it
in
wouldn't
court,
be. It's
and they could hold up.
it was considered fiction.
Yeah.
No, it was considered nonfiction instead of fiction. Instead
Yeah.
of just a hearsay, it was actually
Yeah,
the things that happened in the comic were considered real life events.
yeah,
Which I did think that was really cool.
oh yeah,
That when she was getting her first case as Jennifer Walters,
yeah,
she needed info, and he goes, "Oh no, you gotta go to the basement.
yeah. And they have the comics in the basement.
and you can get long boxes."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, that's pretty cool." I also enjoyed that we get to see Jennifer Walters.
Yeah.
That instead of just getting a beat
Oh yeah,
the shit
that
out
was
of people.
the underlying storyline. Is at the very beginning, she's very dead set. She only wants to be She-Hulk. She
Yep.
doesn't like being in her Jennifer Walters form. And the new law firm says, no, you have to be Jennifer Walters. And like the progression of her becoming more comfortable in her own skin
Yeah.
was nice. Because typically you would think, okay, if I'm going to write a Hulk book where this person stays the Hulk, then like it would be
We want
them
them
trying
to be the
to
whole right.
become comfortable being the Hulk. And this
Yeah.
is the opposite, where it's like we have to make her be comfortable in her human form again.
And she still bounces back and forth. Things
Yeah.
happen. She still needs to be She-Hulk. And what we're also encountering, especially towards the end, her new boss, Holloway, has a granddaughter that is
Yeah.
could be a villain, has
Possible
gotten in a
villain, although
gang,
it
trying to be
sounds-
saved.
Seems like she's about to be put in the Young Avengers or something
Yeah,
now.
like a kid. She's a kid that has a power and doesn't know how to use it yet.
Yeah, and she was mischievous and
Yeah.
stuff.
And
They put a 15-year-old in a super prison.
Yeah.
So.
and so you also get where She-Hulk's thinking she's being just used because
Yeah.
she is She-Hulk
Yeah.
instead of for what
being
Holloway
a good
actually
lawyer.
wanted her to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we're getting a little back and forth with that. And it's fun. You
Yeah.
get to see kind of some
Oh,
of the
if this
legal
is literally
precedents.
just every episode is like some superhero or villain coming in doing a quirky like, oh no, Spider-Man's in legal trouble, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I guess in this case it's going to be Daredevil's going to be in there, and then you
That's
can bring
right.
in.
We will get him in this.
Yeah, he's going to be in the show.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be cool because it's like you can bring like all the D and C listers in.
Oh yeah.
And be like, oh, what's his face? Tried to save someone, and now they're because that person didn't ask to be saved. Blah
Right.
blah blah, stuff like that.
Didn't that happen in a?
That was
That was
Incredibles.
Incredibles. Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This will be cool.
Mhm.
And you're also gonna get the like courtroom, like what you sometimes get in Law and Order,
Yeah, yeah.
where you're in the courtroom and they're fighting, and also
Oh,
a show called Bull on Paramount Plus. Well, it's
Mhm.
on CBS now, Paramount Plus. And you're gonna get to see, I hope, like her studying with comic books
Yeah.
on how to actually win a damn court case with comic books.
Oh yeah. This should hopefully like crossover with like Law and Order and some other stuff. Not
Yeah.
like it'll be like Law and Order and like some goofy show. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just a mix of that. But yeah,
Cool.
it's really fun.
And then other than that, the comic doesn't really. There's nothing like, oh wow, that happened so far. Other
I'm
than
gonna need Pug to man up and ask her
he's
out.
gonna have to damn do it.
I know. What are we
Or
doing
J.
here,
Jonah
Pug?
Jameson's son's gonna take care of that work.
Yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
That was fun
Yeah.
watching Spider-Man actually trying and suing.
Oh my
Bugle.
gosh, that was so funny.
And I was sitting there, I'm like, okay,
that
all
would
right.
happen to Spider-Man, where
I was
like,
like, all right, you're gonna.
he's like,
win
I'm about
this.
to get like 300 million from
Yeah.
J. Jonah Jameson. I'm like, all right, we're gonna call Peter Parker to the stand.
Yeah.
You took inflammatory pictures of Spider-Man. He's like, God
Fuck.
damn it.
He's like, damn it, I did this to myself.
Yeah.
And then so he ends up only winning by putting him in a chicken suit and
Yeah, he's like,
wandering around.
I want no monetary gain.
Yeah.
Just want
Because
to.
Peter Parker's broke. He has
Yeah.
no money.
He couldn't afford. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And what was fun is Mary Jane was telling Peter, it's like, Peter, you don't get the money.
Yeah, Spider-Man gets the money.
Spider-Man gets the money. So you can't just start living lavishly.
Yeah,
He's just like, I'll donate the money then.
yeah. He's like, or I'll build like
Yeah.
a new spider cave or something.
Oh, and that's when they said, yeah, Osborn's already done that.
Yeah.
We got to read that one
What one?
where Osborn takes over Peter.
Oh, Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
We'll do that one day.
Okay.
But it's going to be fun.
Yeah, no, I wasn't like that excited for
Yeah.
She-Hulk coming in. Now I'm very excited
Yeah.
for the show.
The only thing that I'm still very on the fence about is when they dropped another trailer this past weekend at San Diego, and they still really have not fixed the way she looks. It just like you have Hulk standing beside her, Bruce Banner Hulk,
Yeah.
and it's clean. It's
We're also just used
whatever.
to the Hulk by now.
but she just
We're
looks,
not used to She-Hulk.
Yeah, but it looks like it's grainy. It doesn't look finished. It looks like it's missing animation.
I don't know dick about VFX, so
I don't either, but I don't know. It just looks like it's lacking in something.
there was also apparently some VFX and CGI people are starting to quit because they don't want to work for Marvel anymore. Just the demand of what they have to do
Yeah.
and the time frame they want it in. So who
Wow.
knows?
Ooh.
Might be a reason for that.
But yeah, again,
Um,
from not really giving a shit whether I watched it or not to all right, I'm turning it on.
Yeah.
It's gonna get turned on.
Yeah, and we'll be doing second half next week, first episode of September.
Yep.
So looking forward to
And
that.
Are we really gonna get like where does the story go from here with
I
what
don't
we've
know.
got right now?
Even if it's just 6 more
just a court case.
Yeah.
And,
I'm down.
Now, the art style in this was janky.
Changes
sometimes.
every now and then. I didn't mind it.
It was all right. There's some weird, like,
It's not my favorite.
Hulk or She-Hulk will be sitting on the bed and her arms look like they're 6 times the size of like her torso, and it was like, okay, something didn't quite work out.
My thing, though, her height keeps changing. That's the
it
only
does.
thing
Like she goes
like,
from
what are
either
y'all
being
doing?
like 7 foot tall,
Yeah.
or she's like the same height as everybody, and they always
Yeah.
like, yeah, she's the tallest one in the room, and I'm like, but she's
depends on what panel you're in.
It's
but
like,
sure.
but she's standing beside you right now.
Yeah.
Her banter with Hercules of, hey, you want to have a party tonight? Yeah, honey, let's go. When he caught her in space.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Anything else, Dad?
No.
Or are you ready to try and skunk me?
Oh, I'm definitely going to skunk you. I'm just kidding. I actually didn't go super hard on these. But.
So currently we sit.
I am up
You're
$40.
You were up 40.
Davis chose Harry Potter this week. Some of these aren't going to be that hard. Some of them could be. Would you like to hear the?
Let's hear the caddies. If you can give me a caddy.
There's 2 questions about Quidditch.
Ooh.
One is a magical artifact, 2 are spells, and 1 is kind of a character / location. And you get 3.
You don't have to make me spell anything, right?
No.
Okay, good. Because let's do a Quidditch.
A Quidditch? Okay.
Let's just pick one of the 2 Quidditches.
All right. How many points do you get for catching the snitch?
150 points.
Okay. Yep. That's 1. No, that skunk went away.
Woohoo!
All right. Your next one?
Since I'm up, let's play dangerous. Give me the whatever you think the hardest one on there is. Let's live dangerously.
Who lives at 4 Privet Drive?
4 Privet Drive is where Harry grew up, and also Vern.
What's their last name?
Dudley's. No,
nope. They're not the Dudley boys.
Oh my God. Dudley. Holy shit. You're going to say it, and it's going to trigger.
I'll accept that answer. It was the Dursleys.
Dursley's. Fucking hell.
All right.
Am I getting that or not?
Yeah.
All right.
Not
That's
going
2.
good. Next one.
What was the first category of the 2 you had?
I have one more Quidditch, a question about spells, and a magical artifact.
So the magical artifact.
What does the mirror of
Erised.
Erised do?
It shows you your most treasured desire.
God damn it. Yep.
Give me the other 2. Let's see if I can 5 for 5. That's the first perfect. Oh, look at the disappointment. Folks, if you're listening to this on a podcast and don't see the image, it's sadness. I mean, this is true demented sadness right now.
Well,
It's like a dementor has come and sucked his soul from him.
guess I'm glad I got paid today. What position is Harry playing Quidditch?
He's the seeker.
Yeah. Fuck this.
These are not hard questions.
Can
Wait,
you name
Dursley, I forgot.
one of the 3 forbidden curses?
Avada Kedavra.
Okay.
And Cruciatus and Imperius.
Imperius. Can you say the other one again?
Cruciatus curse. Crucio.
Crucio.
The painful curse.
Crucio.
Folks, that's 5 for 5. That's the first perfect of the season.
So, Davis.
Damn, the disappointment right now, man.
What, you gonna cancel out my 40 and put you at 60?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna cash out? I
I
guess 100 is the max. So.
100 is the max.
Or are
Or
you
do
just
I
gonna
want
take
that-
your 100?
Do I want that Fader hardcover? Vader hardcover.
How much is it?
It's under 100.
Okay. You're gonna have to just send me the link.
I'll send you the link. Yeah, folks. You got to celebrate when you get a perfect around here.
Well, all right. I guess we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
She-Hulk Volume 2.